What's up, guys? I got another Onexplayer video for you. This is the OXP Pro, and I also have the Intel 1260p Gundam Edition. So we're gonna go Gundam versus Gundam. We're gonna try USB4 and then Onexplayer Pro versus Thunderbolt 4, which is in the Onexplayer Gundam Edition Intel 1260p. And I just wanted to run through two games because I've already known what the experience was for me, and I just want to show you guys what the experience is. Thunderbolt and USB4 are two completely different algorithms, and I'm starting to see that now with these two different tests. But this is basically to show you guys what my experience is. I haven't tried everything possible in the book. USB4 is still new to me. Maybe there's some drivers I can download that'll fix things. Maybe there's some special stuff we can do. When this gets into you guys' hands and the community hands, I'm sure somebody will figure something out, and then we'll revisit this video later on. But as of now, I'm gonna give you guys what the performance is. Everything's up to date. The eGPU is the RTX 2080 Super from EVGA. Okay, here we go. Home. Okay, it's recognized. NVIDIA control panel pulled it up. RTX 2080 Super, and I'm running this through the USB 4 port. Both of them work, as you guys saw in my last video. It works on both sides, the under and the top. And I'm running it with a Thunderbolt 3 cable to the eGPU. Maybe Thunderbolt 4 cable will be something different. I don't know. So I got one on the way that's going to be bigger. Much longer, and I'll be able to bring it to my normal setup over there on the left side with my arcade machine so that I can get a better field of view. But right now, this is the best I got because I have a little tiny little Thunderbolt cord that everything has to be attached to. So that's why I got the strange angle. But without further ado, I wanted to do a test with Cyberpunk 2077. Max out the settings. It has an external graphics card plugged in. We're going to max out the settings, and we're going to see what kind of performance we get from USB 4. And then I'm going to switch it over, and we're going to see what kind of performance we get from Thunderbolt. And then you guys can make the difference and make your own decision as to what the differences are. Okay, let me back this up a little bit. Again, this is the AMD 6800U Gundam Edition Mini Pro. And I'm hoping that you guys get it in your hands very soon, this week maybe, and somebody more tech savvy than me would be able to find a solution to this USB 4 issue. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm gonna minimize this just to show you guys that the GPU is running the game. It's not running on integrated graphics. It's not running on Radeon graphics. It's running through the RTX 2080 Super. Okay. I don't know what happened to MSI Afterburner. I thought I opened it. Apparently it's missing.
Thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed.
Okay. So we got the performance metrics up.
Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again.
So remember, we're playing it on an external graphics card. Okay, a good one, RTX 2080 Super. So we should be able to max out settings, right? I think so. Supposed to. But I have it on Ultra preset right now. As soon as we get to ray tracing, we already see there's a problem. We're at 2 FPS. Okay, I can barely move my analog stick, and that's on ray tracing low. Okay, that's not good. Not good, guys. So let me go back. Hopefully you guys can see it good. I'm sorry for the angles. Let me go back. I'm gonna turn it down a notch because ray tracing low is too much. Okay, we're on Steam Deck. We got cursor again. Went to 235 FPS. So let's turn it to max settings, ultra settings. Okay, and that seems like it's the best it's gonna do, because as soon as we touch ray tracing, it's gonna glitch. So fine. Let's just do ultra settings. Let's see how the game runs.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Aokzoe aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira, or the Whale? Apparently the
Now I'm not far in this game because it's not a game I actually play. This is just for the test. Alright. So this is max setting, guys. We're around 60, but it's going up and down like crazy. It's jittery. It's glitchy. Not even much going on in this area. As you see, it's stuttering, it's glitching. Yeah, this is not ideal. So the frame rate is all over the place. I can barely walk because it keeps hiccuping. Not good. And this is max settings. So if you were planning to max out the settings here, you will have a problem playing the game. Now you can't tell from this, but when I start running, you'll see. Oops, sorry, I keep leaning it forward so you guys are not able to see. That's another thing. So when there's not a lot going on, there's not a lot of people, it's not too bad. But it's real. Oh man, running is a pain in the neck too with this. But that's because I'm not used to it. But yeah, it's a shaky, jittery mess, guys. I don't know why, but it's just not ideal right now for this game. Maybe because I have it at max settings. Maybe I should have it at a lower setting. But the reason why you're plugging in an eGPU is so you wouldn't have to do that. So maybe it's some kind of drivers I gotta install. Maybe there's some special eGPU drivers. But it's really a jittery kind of mess right now. And it doesn't seem to want to stabilize, really. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys about this USB4. So let me pause it, and we're gonna switch over to the Intel side. All right, we're over on the Intel 1260p side. Let's just go quickly to Device Manager, so I can show you guys the display adapters. Okay, and display adapter. Remember, we got Intel Xi graphics with RTX 2080 Super inside, right? Okay. Same exact game. Okay. We're gonna run it here on Steam, and we're gonna see what our performance is. I wanted to do the same thing with Doom, but I really don't want to stretch this into a really long video, especially since I'm really uncomfortable in this corner trying to run the game. So I'll make the Doom video another day. And plus my battery's low on my phone, which I'm using to record this. So it would really suck for it to die on us. Alright, let's play. Let's run the game. Minimize this. And then we're also going to confirm that it's running on the GPU by double checking that once it boots. Okay, we're booted. Your graphics is out of date, it says here at the bottom. Remember, these games don't really like Intel. Okay, and as you see, this glowing green, that means Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be running on the GPU. That means everything is reading correctly. Okay. Now, do I have, yeah, the metrics? Okay, I got the metrics up. Okay, perfect. Alright, we got performance metrics up. So as long as I can keep the system in the camera, should be easy to show you guys the difference. So everything's gonna be the same. The only difference is we're gonna go take a look at the settings and make sure everything's maxed out, just like we had it before. Now we go here, everything's on ultra, right? Let's go up to ray tracing. Ray tracing, fine, no issues. Ray tracing low, no 1 FPS on Intel. Okay, let's go up to medium, high, ultra. Got ultra ray tracing, no drop to 1 FPS at all. Okay, but for the sake of the video, since it was the same and we're comparing apples to apples, only difference is that this Intel has less RAM than the 6800U. Let's compare apples to apples, put this on ultra, then we'll take a look at ray tracing. Okay, continue, and let's see how high the FPS gets. And if it jitters and bugs out, like the way eGPU was on the USB4.
Apparently the corp figured it wasn't safe in Jap.
Alright, max settings, smooth as butter, guys. Smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. Now we're at 60 and 70 and max settings. But look, smooth as butter. You get like maybe one hiccup. It's running really smooth. I could turn wherever I want. It's not jittering, it's not glitching. I can shoot random people that have pull-out guns at me. Aim may not be as good because we don't got what you call it, but as you see, everything's running just fine. Max settings. This is what I remember when I'm playing Cyberpunk. I'm remembering things running like this when I plugged in my eGPU on the 6500. I mean, I'm sorry, on the Intel 1165 G7. Runs just as good. All right, but let's go further. Let's go even further. Let's turn ray tracing on and see if it still can sustain max settings with ray tracing. Since as soon as I put ray tracing on the other device, on the 6800U, it went to 2 FPS before I even confirmed anything. Alright, so we put ray tracing on, right? Now the FPS has dropped to 47, 44. It's still not hiccuping and doing any of that weird stuff that it was doing on USB4. Again, I'm not saying that it's running perfect with ray tracing on. I'm saying it's not doing the really crazy stuff that USB4 was doing. So maybe it's just a driver issue. I don't know. Maybe we have to look for USB4 drivers or something. I don't know. But it was plug and play. It installed everything it had to install. Okay? So there's really no excuse for it to be like that. Except that maybe USB4, I guess, is new. And maybe it'll work eventually. But this is the state of it right now. Okay? And I just wanted to show you guys that. Same issue with other games. I tried Doom Eternal and with the eGPU using USB4. I've gotten the same thing, and you've seen it in my other video. I just didn't show you guys the Intel version in my other video. But I can quickly do that. If you guys seen the other video that I made, which should be uploaded by now by the time this comes out, then you know that the Doom Eternal ran not horribly. It ran at about, I don't know, it ran at about 90 FPS. So that's good.